Flex Friday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast presented by LineStar, your top MLB player prop bets for today, plus home run calls of the day. Alongside Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville. Yesterday on the show, we were 2-1 on our prop bets, and we had a nice home run call. Anthony Santander delivered with a bomb. So did Jose Ramirez, my prop bet pick as well. And in fact, I had written him down before I put Santander in. So just crushing it yesterday, despite a very tough slate yesterday, in my opinion. I thought it was not a lot of games to choose from. There were a lot of weather concerns across the board. That continues today on the East Coast at least. But what was your impression of yesterday's results?
Birthday boy let us down. So
yeah, Tovar did not hit for us.
Yeah, we were almost we were going for 3 for 3, waiting for Tovar, and he just couldn't come through. I mean, Colorado had a little bit of offense, just wasn't coming from him.
It's okay. Maybe he partied the night before for his birthday. I don't know how. Maybe he ate too much cake. A lot of reasons, but
maybe
either way,
he did party.
He did not deliver for us. That's okay, though. Tyler, today is Flex Friday. The last 2 Fridays, I have cashed a Flex Friday ticket with at least 4 different legs of the parlay. So I'm going to give out a ticket again today. We'll see if it cashes, but I'll give that out at the end of the show. You can check out my Flex Friday ticket. And as always, our picks are available Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, Chalkboard, ParlayPlay, and you can download that. Use the promo code LineStar for up to $250 deposit match on Underdog Fantasy. Plus, you'll also get 1 free month of LineStar. So it's a great way if you've been wanting to check out. I can't even talk today. I'm so excited about Flex Friday. But yeah, check out the LineStar app when you get a second. Again, that 1 month free. Take it for a nice little test spin before football season starts. And if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. A comment enters you into our prop bets contest every day on this show. If we go 2 for 2 on our main picks and we put together a ticket ourselves and put our money down, one randomly selected commenter will win $50 if we cash those. So we've had 2 winning tickets this week. We've also given out 2 home run calls as well. So hopefully you guys have been able to cash in on some of the picks we've given out. Nonetheless, let's get after it today. Oh, before we do, I did have a question off the top of the show. Have you watched Olympics coverage? We've been chatting a little bit before the show about it, so I figured we would just take it to the YouTubers.
Only watched the surfing, and that's all. I
have not watched as much Olympics either as I've been wanting to, but my question was if there was, and you can get back to this because this might take some thought, if Tyler was to win a gold medal in this Olympic sport, what would it be? It could be something funny too. It doesn't have to be like an actual sport. Because
let's actually just throw that to the comments and see what people come up with.
Yes. If you were to win a gold medal in this, what would it be? It doesn't even have to be a sport. It can be like, for me, I think it would be probably figuring out who the villain or like the culprit is in a murder mystery on TV or something. I watched so many of those, and I also blame my upbringing. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo as a kid, so it's just in my nature. I'm really good at TV, Tyler.
Did you just blame it on Scooby-Doo?
Ruby-roo! All right, let's get to our picks for today finally. Tyler, where are you headed for a main prop bet of the day on this Friday?
I gotta go to my guy Jurickson Profar, over 6.5 fantasy points. LineStar has him projected at 10.2. Consensus is 8.5. He's averaging 2.08 fantasy points per plate attempt versus left-handed pitching. He's hitting .417 off Gomber. The bullpen behind Gomber is terrible. We're going Profar for over 6.5.
Okay, I see it. Let's go for my pick. I am going to the Minnesota Twins, Byron Buxton, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. LineStar's projection for Buxton today is 2.8, so a nice little edge there according to the LineStar models. He's been over this line 58% of the time this season, like that. Also like the fact that he has a pretty nice OPS against righties, and he qualifies as a top 10% hitter against them, 849 OPS, which we know MLB average for that stat's around 720. He's top 15% barreled balls over the last 2 weeks. Plus, he's also top 5% exit velocity. So hitting the ball well and very hard against righties, particularly going up against White Sox righty Davis Martin. Now, Davis Martin is a relief pitcher. He's going to get his first start of the season today. And he had been on the shelf for a while recovering from Tommy John surgery. Last time out in relief, just 2 2/3. So we don't have much data to go off of for Davis Martin, but we do know that he's probably going to be a bit limited. And this is his first ever career start. Plus the Chicago White Sox bullpen, we like the fact that they ranked 28th. So that's good news for Byron Buxton. Also, we've got 86 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour winds out to right at Target Field today. So I don't believe it's called Target Field anymore. What's the Twins? Is it called Target Field still? It might be.
I don't.
Yes, still Target Field. All right, just making sure I didn't get the sponsor wrong. Don't want them to come after me in the comments. But Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. Twins in general, kind of like them for today. Heavy favorites in this game, so should be a good one. All right, bonus time. We got to give our viewers plenty of options to choose from on this Flex Friday. What you got for us?
I'm going to go to the other side of the Padres game with Colorado Rockies, Ezequiel, Tovar. I'm going to run it back over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Through his last 20, he's hitting .418. He has .291 ISO versus right-handed pitching. And he's hitting .600 off Randy Vasquez, who I have said multiple times I do not think is very good. He has been pitching well lately, but he has a FIP that is extremely high over his last 20 starts. I think he turns back into a pumpkin, and Colorado always plays San Diego tough. He's been over in 5 of 7 versus San Diego this season.
All right, going back to hopefully he didn't do much partying hopefully he didn't, party too much for his birthday yesterday, and he hits for you guys today. All right, for my picks, for bonus picks, going to my Yankees. We're going Ben Rice over 0.5 bases. LineStar's projection is 1.4, so another example of some pretty good edge on the LineStar tool, over 6 of the last 10. And this is a lefty bat with better splits versus righties. Now, he's going up against a pretty good righty in Toronto's Kevin Gausman, but he does have slightly worse splits to left-handed bats, a 740 OPS. Plus, the Toronto bullpen is terrible. Not only do they give up the most home runs of all the bullpens in Major League Baseball, but they also rank 29th just overall in terms of the ERA. Also, this game is at Yankee Stadium, 82 degrees. The only thing I'm concerned about with this game is the fact that there is some rain in the forecast, so we could be looking at some rain, maybe a delay or postponement, but I still like these picks, so I've already went ahead and bet them myself, so I'm just going to go for it today. It's Flex Friday after all. And then if you want to pair Ben Rice with another Yankees pick, I also like Juan Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is a line he's been over 62% of the time this season. Lefty bat, 1048 OPS versus righties. He's 7 of 13 versus Gausman with a home run. And he does better at home. His splits at home are just insane. Look at that, 312, 606, 1039 OPS, just ridiculous. And the bullpen gives up the most home runs, so we could see a nice Soto shot today at Yankee Stadium. All right, let's go to some other picks for you guys. Want to give you all the options. Heliot Ramos over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Or you could also go 1.5 bases because he does have tremendous power. He's a righty bat. His splits against lefties are insane. He's only been over this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI mark, 5 of the last 10. But check out his numbers against lefties. A 426 average, 868 slugging, 1380 OPS. He's also got a 448 ISO versus lefties, which is the highest of any batter on the slate today against the handedness of the pitcher that they're facing. And he's going up against Cincinnati lefty Andrew Abbott. He has a pretty high home run per 9 rate, so does give up some power, especially to righty bats. And he did get knocked around last game by the Rays. Also, some decent temps. It's at Great American Ballpark, a.k.a. Great American Small Park. So some of the Giants' bats are actually pretty intriguing today. Maybe, Tyler, you'll get into it on your DFS show about some options there. But that was one that I was looking at from Giants' bats at Great American Small Park. Not a bad way to play it. Heliot Ramos, though, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. And lastly, going to Oakland again. I took Brent Rooker earlier this week. He didn't cash for me, but he had a day off yesterday, so I'm going back to him today. Brent Rooker, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection here. This is one of the biggest edges on our props for today. 3.6. He's been over the 7 of the last 10. He'll be going up against Dodgers' Gavin Stone, who's giving up about average numbers, 2 batters, 272 opponent average versus righty bats. But that bullpen hasn't been as stellar. They rank 22nd versus righty bats. And we're talking about a hitter in Rooker who's top 5% exit velocity, top 5% barreled balls over the last 2 weeks against righties. And since July 1st, Oakland ranks first in runs and RBIs and also team ISO. So as a team, they've been hitting well, which lends itself to the over here for Brent Rooker, especially in that runs and RBI category. So Rooker over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Let's get after it today. If you'd like to tail us, you can do so on Underdog Fantasy. Once again, our main picks for today that we're putting together on a ticket, teaming up Tyler's pick, Jurickson Profar over 6.5 fantasy points with my pick, Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And if we go 2 for 2, one randomly selected commenter will win $50, and we'll announce that on Monday's show with a nice money gun celebration. And I do have a Flex Friday ticket, but I'm holding it till the end of the show. For right now, we're heading to home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a bomb on this Friday to finish off the week?
I'm going to go with Gunnar Henderson plus 450 to hit a bomb. Gunnar has been a little cold lately. I know he only has 2 home runs over the last month, but this guy is a guy that has 28 on the season. He's hitting 300 over the last 20 games, hitting 350 over the last week. So I think he is starting to heat up again, and he's in a great spot versus Carlos Carrasco, who is allowing 216 ISO and a 574 ERA to left-handed bats over the last 20 games. So pretty interested in Gunnar today.
Yeah, I really like that call for today. Carrasco, 161 home run per 9 rate. That ranks 12th among all pitchers. Minimum 50 innings pitched. So great spot for the O's bats today. For my pick, I'm going to Heliot Ramos for a home run today, plus 280. Not the best value, but this is a hitter with immense power against lefties at one of the most hitter-friendly venues in the country. He's got 15 home runs on the year, but a 448 ISO against lefties. That's pretty insane considering 140 is about MLB average for that stat, going up against Cincinnati's southpaw Andrew Abbott, who's given up a 154 home run per 9 rate, which ranks 14th among starting pitchers, minimum 50 innings pitched. And again, this is at Great American Ballpark, one of the most home run friendly venues in the country. So Heliot Ramos for a bomb today. Let's run it back. Yesterday, Anthony Santander delivered. I also had one earlier this week. So let's finish off the week. 3 home run calls for the week. Let's go get it. Make sure to drop your locks below in the comments. And if we missed out on anything, hey, we're all here to help each other out and beat the books. So drop them below. It also enters you into our prop bets contest. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2 today, have our money gun celebration on Monday, deliver our home run calls, and yeah, big celebration victory lap Monday. I think it's coming up. Oh, before we do, my Flex Friday ticket. Going for my 3rd straight Flex Friday win here. I'm rolling with 2 Giants bats and 3 Yankees bats. A little concerned about the weather for the Yankees, but hey, I'm still going for it today with those Yanks bats. I like it. They're in a good spot, and Aaron Judge, Juan Soto both have really good numbers against Gosman. So we're going to go Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases, Juan Soto 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and then that Ben Rice pick that I gave out, 0.5 bases. Just got to get 1 knock for us. And then Heliot Ramos, we're taking him higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Mike Yastrzemski, just got to get 1 knock for us tonight. So those are my picks for today. Let me know what you think. If you are tailing or just completely fading. No disrespect to that at all. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good one.